What's up everybody, Luke here with another video. In today's video we're going to be talking about a few phone flipping mindset tips that have helped me throughout the years and my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. Let's go. Hey everybody, Luke here, super excited. So we finally hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I know last year I was picking up subscribers relatively slowly just because of the fact that I just wasn't getting content out. I was so busy with things. But as 2019, as I kicked it off, I said I would be doing a video a day. I've been doing that. Obviously, a lot of you have been enjoying that. We just hit 1,000 subscribers on the channel. So I really just wanted to say thank you for the support. And, you know, I'm going to keep doing videos for everybody out there, whether it's phone flipping or just business stuff in general, because I really think making money is one of the hardest things for people out there. Some people have a knack for it, some don't, and some just need some guidance. So I hope that everybody out there has been enjoying the content and the value that I've been putting out on the channel, whether it's phone flipping or just business stuff in general, financial stuff, making money, and just educating everybody out there how you can make some extra money and, you know, get some extra freedom out of life by making that extra passive income, residual income, and just extra income from flipping stuff. So that being said, I want to give a couple mindset tips today just on stuff that I've kind of overcame, you know, basically throughout the years, just growing up, some of the hardships that I've went through and how I got past that and how it applies to phone flipping and any kind of business, whether it's brick and mortar or an online business. And I just want to talk about that today and hopefully help some of you out, especially if you've been down and in a slump. I know sometimes people get in a slump throughout the winter or the colder months. It's just how it goes. I don't know why exactly, but you know, it's probably because most people stay inside, they get depressed, etc. But anyways, going back to the 1,000 subscriber announcement, I really appreciate the support. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, get a part of this flipping family that I got going on here. Make sure you join my free eBay phone flipping group, and tomorrow I will be doing a giveaway. So what you got to do is you've got to be subscribed, and then all you have to do is drop a comment down below under this video, and I'm going to use a random YouTube comment selector, and whoever's comment it selects, I'm going to give somebody $100. I'll give you $100 cash, which is basically going to be me sending you $100 to your PayPal account, or I can give you $100 in value. Like if you want something off of BestBuy.com, Amazon, whatever, I'll buy it for you and ship it right to your house. So $100 PayPal, obviously easiest way, but either or, if you want something or you just want the cash sent right to your PayPal account, it's all you got to do. It's the easiest $100 that you are ever going to make. So, and then at 2,000 subscribers, I'm going to do another giveaway, probably give away $200, and then as follows 3, 4, 5, and 6,000 subscribers. When I hit 10,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a $1,000 giveaway. So it should be pretty sweet. So if you want to make easy money, just subscribe, watch the videos, drop comments, and boom, easy money. So that being said, like I said, I really appreciate the support. Just want to give back to some of you out there, and I might do some smaller giveaways in between, maybe some gift cards, maybe some merchandise. Not really sure yet, but I definitely want to be giving back to you guys because I appreciate the support, and I'm so glad that you are enjoying the channel and some of the content that I put out. So jumping into the mindset side of things in this video, one of the biggest things is keeping a positive attitude. And I know that sounds so simple on the face of things, but it is a huge part of any business. Obviously, life is going to throw you curve stones, and you got to dodge them, you got to duck, you got to do whatever to get past these stones, because if you get hit, well, you might go down. But the key thing if you go down is make sure you get back up and keep trying, because quitters never end up amounting to anything unless you quit and go on to better opportunity. But if you quit, you're never going to know where you go. You cannot quit. You cannot have this mindset of, you know, entitlement of, oh, that shouldn't have happened to me, or, oh, this isn't working, or that's not going fast enough. You have to just keep going. And sometimes it's tedious. Sometimes the grind is tedious. Even if you're in your own business and it's fun working for yourself, you still have to keep going, even if it's tedious. You cannot be discouraged. One of the biggest things that I've dealt with in my life is negativity from other people. Negativity from other people is one of the biggest curses that you can have as an entrepreneur, especially if you are just a one-man band. If you are just working by yourself, negativity and surrounding yourself with the wrong people can almost be crippling or crumbling to your business. That's one of the biggest things that I have dealt with in life, is just keeping a positive attitude because of some of the negativity that I had surrounding me. A good example would be when I grew up, when I was younger. I came from a small town, still in a relatively small town, but the town that I grew up in was Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, and it was only made up of around 13,000 people. And honestly, the average night in Chippewa Falls for somebody that was anywhere from age 13 to 18 was getting drunk, partying, and, just having a good time. And that's pretty much it. And then wake up the next day, go to work, go to school, whatever. That was it. There was no talk of how to be an online entrepreneur, how to start a business. It just doesn't happen in smaller towns, at least from my experience. And that's why I'm so dead set on possibly moving to a bigger city, because when I flew down to Arizona, Miami, Florida, and other places that I've been, I just noticed that there are so many more like-minded people there. They realize and see the vision and the goal. They don't want to just screw off in life and throw their future away. And for me, having people around you that support your vision and your goals and that aren't like sucking away at your life or making your business crumble, it's so important. In fact, if you have this going on in your life right now, if you have negative people surrounding you, or just people kind of in your community that just don't support your vision or your goals or your future, if you get rid of them, I promise you 100% you will notice a night and day difference. I actually got a message from somebody a few weeks ago on Instagram. The guy was 19, and he said he's been following my YouTube channel for a little bit now, and he said the mindset tips have been so helpful to him. He's 19, and he just said he was partying a lot, drinking a lot, I think he did some drugs, he said, and he was just hanging around the wrong people. Like, it was cool to them. And I understand being somebody that's younger, in my 20s, whether you're 18, 19, or in your mid-20s, the social pressure and the social situations that people are encouraged to do drugs, go drinking, go sleep with a random person, go ruin your self-esteem by doing that, wake up the next day and regret everything you did. That's not what you want to be doing. That doesn't build positivity. But people who dwell in negativity and that's all they know, all that stuff is cool to them. Like, that's going to get you someplace in life? Absolutely not. And just being somebody, that is, like I said, younger, I completely understand that. I understood where he was coming from. And he said, after he watched my YouTube channel, he's been watching it for a few months, he cut out all those people, and he's like, my phone flipping business has finally started to excel. He's not in my course yet, but he's going to be in the near future, and he just thanked me, and I was so glad to make a change in his life, because growing up in a small town, I cannot tell you how much I've seen this happen to other people my age and people his age with the exact same situation. It almost happened to me. I remember growing up in a small town, there was always pressure to, hey, you want to smoke cigarettes? Hey, do you want to go out and drink and drive? No, I don't want to go booze cruising. Absolutely not. I'm not going to screw up my future just for a night of fun, and it's not going to be much fun when you end up in jail over something so petty or so stupid. So, it's social pressure, it's the social situations, and it's not having the right key or the right role models around in people's lives, especially being younger. So negative people is like the number one mindset tip that I'm going to give you in today's video. Is you just got to cut them out. You got to get away from them. Like a lot of successful entrepreneurs say, you become like the top 5 people that you hang around, and it is so true. You'll notice too, when you start hanging out with people that are bigger than you, better than you, more successful than you, you'll start picking up on their mannerisms, their habits, etc. People are creatures of habits, and if you're around other positive people that have positive habits, you'll start developing those positive habits, and your life and your business will change. Of course, you do have to do the work. You can't just hang around and mope around people that are successful, and they're not going to sprinkle this magic dust on you or something like that. It's not Salt Bae, but it's going to happen if you put in the work and, you adapt and learn from the top 5 people around you, and you get rid of those weeds around you. If you want to prosper and grow, you got to get rid of the weeds, because if not, the weeds will overtake you no matter how strong-minded you are or how much you think you can, just grow by yourself. You got to get away from those people, get a mentor, get a course, get some books, and just get away from them. So that's one of the biggest things that just I had growing up, was just a lot of negativity, a lot of people that didn't believe in me, a lot of people that told me I didn't know what I was doing. And the hilarious thing is, a lot of those people, they find themselves either jumping from apartment to apartment, or, they're working dead-end jobs. And I've had people reach out and message me like, wow, you came so far from dropping out of school and this and that, and they asked me, can I work for you? Do you have any opportunity for me? And I would love to give those people a job, etc. I'm not to that point currently because one, I am kind of a grinder. I don't mind, putting in a 8 to 10 hour day in my office and then going out and working on my rental properties. That doesn't bother me at all. I've always been a hard worker. And I used a lot of the pain growing up. This is another mindset tip. Make sure you use pain to motivate you. If you have something that's in your life that's causing you pain, grief, or frustration, or you're just upset about it, use it to motivate you. Try not to get depressed and go into a downward spiral or slump and just sit around. If you're mad about something, go clean the house or go post some phone flipping ads. Use it for positivity. Use the pain to motivate you. Use the pain of people telling you you don't know what you're doing and you'll never be successful. Use that as motivation to prove them wrong and to do it for yourself. That's one huge mindset tip that you really need to use. And I don't want to get emotional here just because I've heard a lot of that just growing up. Not so much anymore, but when I was like 15, 16, 17, there were so many people that told me, you're never going to be anything. You're never going to amount to anything. And one, getting those people out of my life, that was, like I said, mindset tip number one in this video. That's super important. But two is actually using that pain, that frustration, that sadness that, you may initially feel when people tell you that you're nothing, you're not going to amount to anything, you don't know what you're doing. Use that to motivate you to only work harder. And if you do this, you will become twice as successful as those people that were initially trying to put you down and, telling you that you don't know what you're doing, you're never going to amount to anything, just go get a regular job. You don't need to go get a regular job. You need to do what is best for you, and only you can figure out what is best for you. Somebody else shouldn't dictate or write your future because you know yourself better than anybody else. At least you should. So that's one of the other biggest things, is just using pain to motivate you to overcome obstacles, etc. It's a huge thing. So, and if you master the whole surrounding yourself with positive people and then using the pain caused from some of the negative people in your past or present to work yourself harder, I promise you, you will get somewhere in life. Whether it's with this phone flipping business, Amazon FBA, e-commerce in general, real estate and rentals, whether you're a broker or just looking to invest in rental properties, you will get somewhere. The biggest thing is just cutting out the negative people, using the pain to motivate yourself, and then obviously consistency and persistence and hard work. Those three are a given, but the two mindset tips of using that, and it sounds really simple in the scope of things, especially kind of breaking it down in this video, but it's a lot harder than you think. And if you think it's easy, ask yourself, do you have any of these problems? Do you have negative people in your life? And if you do, that's what makes it hard, is sometimes you don't even see these negative people. A lot of the times negative people in your life come basically disguised as friends or family, but really they're just bringing you down. So the biggest thing is, like I said, get around positive people, get rid of the negative people, and then on top of that, make sure any pain or any troubled stuff that you had growing up, use that as motivation. One thing for me, my mother has never really been in my life, never really had a mom. She's been, in and out of jail. Everything that she does, any kind of problem she's ever had, she blames on somebody else, and she just doesn't want to get any better. She's very entitled, etc. And I haven't talked to my mom in, probably 6 months, and it doesn't bother me at all. But what does help is that what she showed me is that I never ever want to be like that person. So I use her as an example rather than me going down the same path as her. And I use that to work extremely hard. I use it to motivate myself that I don't ever want to be like that. And it's actually motivation for me. The sad thing is I'll never be able to change my mom. That's something that you have to accept when you get rid of negative people, whether it's friends or family. You can't change them. You cannot change their opinion, their views on life. People like that will, continuously be stuck. I remember the last time that I talked to my mother, I told her that I didn't want to see her due to the fact that she just wasn't changing, and every time she came around, all she would talk about is doctors and medical this and, just negativity, nothing positive, nothing good in her life. And, it's almost like a bad rain cloud going over top of you. And I just said, Mother, you need to change if you want to be involved in my life, because you are just not aligned with where I want to go in life. And I said, it's sad to say this, but I just don't see so much hope for you. And I said, if you really want to change and you really want to be in my life, I said, you should read 2 books. I said, you need to read the book How to Win Friends and Influence People. And you should also read the book titled what's that book called? It's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I said, Mom, read those 2 books. If you can't afford it, I said, I'll buy you those 2 books, but I want you to read those 2 books. And then after you think that you're done reading both of them, read them both again. Read them twice over. By the way, for anybody out there who's looking for 2 good books, if you've never heard of these books or never read them, go read them. They will change your life. And I just told her to go read those because she has a very big problem of being entitled, and just the psychology of things and the way she acts, the trouble she gets herself into. It's always petty stuff. It's just basically, it doesn't even make sense. It's just being a difficult person, really, is why she finds herself in trouble. And so I tried and helped her. And that was the last time that I talked to her. And the latest update I got was that, she's been in jail for the past 2 months. So obviously she didn't go and read those books. And it's sad to see because obviously younger me, I did see her somewhat as a mom, but it's just as I've gotten older and more aware of things, I've known that I just have to keep her out. And there's other friends and family like that too that I distance myself from because they don't believe in me. They don't understand what I'm doing in life. And, they would rather talk about people rather than discuss ideas. There's, I can't remember the philosopher that made this quote, but it said that small-minded people discuss other people and people who have big minds discuss ideas in business, etc. There's no reason to, be spreading drama and rumors. I mean, it's just such a time sink and it's not going to do anything for you. So anyways, those 2 mindset tips and just kind of some stuff that I've grown up with, just kind of wanted to give you guys a little background on that, kind of motivate everybody out there. If you are feeling that way or you've got some of this stuff going on in your life, try and apply what I said in the video, try and filter people out and focus on you, focus on your business, your vision, your goals, and I promise you, life will get better and your phone flipping business will get better also. So that being said, make sure you guys smash that like button, hit subscribe. That way you guys can get in on all the future giveaways. I will be doing the giveaway video tomorrow. It'll probably be a shorter video, but we'll be doing a random comment selector. So all you have to do today is subscribe, drop a comment down below, and we will do a random comment selector tomorrow. And I'll be giving away $100 cash sent via PayPal, or I can buy you something online, send you the tracking, and we will ship it right to your house. So that being said, thanks for watching, and I will see you in tomorrow's giveaway video.